Hey YouTube, ValleyGirl5678 here, and it's time for another album review. Today we are going to be talking about this new Faye Webster project, Underdressed at the Symphony. This album follows 2021's I Know I'm Funny, Haha, that was very well received from critics and the public alike, including me. Her, at this point, infamous in the indie community, casual contemplative lyricism, beautifully unique vocals, and borderline jazzy, bluesy instrumentation and production is very present on this album, alongside lyrical motifs that are less present on previous work of hers, such as heavy repetition and simplicity/minimalism. That helps point to the overarching theme of the album, which is time. Time in relation to herself, others, mostly her ex, and existence in general. And it's pretty clear when you listen to this project that this type of introspection and theme was clearly initiated by a breakup. There were 4 singles for this album rollout, starting all the way back in 2023 with But Not Kiss, which is a track that showcases the pain, duality, and complexity of the experience of longing and yearning and missing through the lyrics, as well as the strung out kind of vocal and melodic effects that's present in the verses. I love the little yeah details, which obviously relates to track 7, He Loves Me, Yeah, which is a track that seems almost ironic, given that this is clearly a breakup album. On this track, it feels like she's kind of saying, like, oh yeah, my baby totally loves me. He loves me so much. I am doing so well. In a sort of, hopeless denial type of way. This is also mirrored sonically on the track, with the kind of overzealous, semi-swelling instrumental bridge and the subtle use of vocoder, which actually kind of reminds me of the use of vocoder on Question by Taylor Swift. And she's like, I'm sure that's suitable and right, but tonight... He Loves Me, Yeah, however, is not the only track on this album that utilizes a vocoder effect to make a point. Track 5, Feeling Good Today, the 4th and final single for this album rollout, utilizes a vocoder on her vocals for the entirety of the track, kind of implying a similar sort of irony as on He Loves Me, Yeah, but instead of like, yeah, he loves me, we're so good, it's kind of the post-breakup version. It's like, I'm feeling good today. I ate before noon, I'm seeing my brother later, I am doing so well, thank you so much. The lyricism on this track, however, actually kind of reminds me of the opening track, Thinking About You, as well as the closing track, Time, given the casual contemplation vibes. On both of these tracks, as well as on track 6, the second single, Lifetime, there's heavy repetition in similar ways, but they seem to respectively represent different experiences and moments in time of the breakup process. Like on the first track, the Thinking About You repetition seems to represent how rent-free this person is living in Faye's head. On Lifetime, the repetition of In a Lifetime seems to represent the heavy existential feelings that comes with the coming to terms of the reality of the breakup. And the last track, the repetition of Time, represents her borderline painful plethora of time that she now has, given that she is alone now. I really appreciate the orchestral instrumentation on the final track, as it's the closer for an album titled Underdressed at the Symphony. Speaking of Underdressed at the Symphony, the title track of the album is absolutely a highlight. It, to me, is one of the most vulnerable yet prolific songs on the album. The line, I'm depriving myself of happiness, something I'm really good at, relates to the line, overthinking in my head again, I'm good at making shit negative, from track 3, Wanna Quit All the Time, which is probably my favorite song of the album. The instrumentation carries, which she clearly knows given the instrumental outro, which actually kind of reminds me of Phoebe Bridgers' version of That Funny Feeling by Bo Burnham, and how she kind of ends the apocalyptic song on a carefree note with the instrumental outro. On Wanna Quit All the Time, it's just more of kind of like Faye's personal life apocalyptic vibes in a sense, questioning her life as a musician, questioning her career, questioning her life's choices. To me, however, the vocals and harmonies and just general choices made on this track, such as the like slightly too long moment of silence before the instrumental outro, make the track for me. Another favorite track of mine on the album that was not a single is track 8, eBay Purchase History, mostly because of the track lyrically. For example, I love the line, but I'll keep my anonymity hidden. I just learned that word, I thought I'd use it. Track 4, however, the third single, Lego Ring feat Lil Yachty. If you know me, you know I love Lil Yachty, and apparently they've been friends since middle school, so that's super cute. This song is one of the best collabs I've heard in a while. They as artists and their voices and vocal stylings work so well together. I love the BPM shifting throughout the track, and the general non-intense and fun, yet also sort of metaphorical theme of the song. She's done it again. Like, I love every track on on here. But to be honest, there's not a lot of tracks of hers across her entire discography that I don't like, because she's so unique in all respects. She's honestly one of the best in the game right now, and I think she's heavily underrated. I really appreciate how the album has a clear general theme that is fairly legit and deep, but it's not thrown at the listener in a way that's like over intellectual or dramatic. I just love this girly. I love this album. 8. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Spotify, Instagram, and TikTok, all linked below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!